For people trading in the stock market or those interested and enthusiastic about making money through trading, futures and options are something which keeps attracting them. People are getting more and more inquisitive about making money through futures and options. And why wouldn't they be? After all, you can generate almost 10 times of the profit you can ever make through stocks with the same amount of capital. But before we get into how to make money through futures and options, it's important that we understand what exactly are futures and options and what are the risks associated with them. Futures and options are a kind of derivatives. In simple language, derivatives are financial instruments which derive their value from some other asset, which might not be a financial asset in itself. For example, you can have derivatives of stocks, bonds, currencies, commodities like gold, silver, etc., and even agricultural products like sugar and spices, or onions or potatoes, even. Derivatives of potatoes? Yes, you heard it right. Sounds a bit uncanny, but let's quickly get into the history of derivatives to understand how did they came into picture and what were they primarily used for. Humans have never liked the idea of uncertainty, and the need to offset this uncertainty gave rise to the evolution of derivatives. The formal derivatives contract, which we see these days, started with the Chicago Board of Trade, which was a joint market by farmers. Let's take a very easy example to understand derivatives. We all buy potatoes and we know that the price of the same doesn't remain the same. It keeps fluctuating through the year and varies from year to year. Potatoes might be a very small part of our monthly budget, but for those dealing in quintals and quintals of potatoes, a small change in the price of the potatoes might affect their monthly budgets and finances badly. Here comes in picture derivatives through which potato buyers and potato sellers could lock in the price, quality, quantity, delivery date, and time beforehand so that the price fluctuation could not affect them. This is how the modern day derivatives contract came into being. Derivatives were primarily used for hedging purpose, that is, to rule out price uncertainty. But with time, market makers and traders started to use them for speculation and arbitrage as well. There can be n number of derivatives, but basically there are four kinds of derivatives: forwards, futures, options, and swaps. The instruments which are primarily used for trading are futures and options, which we would be discussing in this video. However, we would understand forwards as well to have a better understanding of futures. Forwards are customized, tailor made products for big institutional players, generally not traded on stock exchanges. They have their own guarantors and regulators. The biggest difference between forwards and futures is that futures are standardized contracts traded on stock exchanges and guaranteed by clearing houses. On the contrary, forwards are customized over the counter products. This is what futures are. Futures are standardized contract traded on stock exchanges and guaranteed by the clearing house. Here you might not know who your counterparty is. A counterparty is one with whom you enter into the contract, and the exchange itself sort of becomes your counterparty. In the futures market, stock exchanges play a very big role. They create liquidity for the contracts being traded and also provide guarantee of them being executed. Since futures provide a lot of liquidity, it is used for hedging and speculation both. And because of the leverage provided by the brokers, retail traders like you and I also get tempted to trade in futures. Futures contracts are available in different lot sizes decided by the exchange from time to time. For example, Reliance futures are available in lot sizes of 250, Stock futures are available in three different monthly expiries: near month, next month, and far month. Now let's understand what forwards are. Supposedly, Microsoft has made some credit sell to a Japanese company, the payments for which would be received in 5 months' time, and the transaction value is 20 million Japanese yen. Microsoft, being an American company, it would like to record this transaction in US dollars rather than Japanese yen. But the practical challenge is for the next 5 months, the exchange rate of Japanese yen and US dollar would not remain the same. It would keep fluctuating. This would create problems in the books of accounts of Microsoft. Now, what Microsoft wants? It wants a solution wherein it can lock in the price of US dollar and Japanese yen. Price in the sense it would want to lock in the exchange rate of US dollars and Japanese yen. Now, a ready-made futures contract for 20 million Japanese yen for 5 months of expiry might not be available in the market. And even if it is available, it might not be that competitively priced. So what Microsoft can do is it can go to a big institutional players like JP Morgan and buy a forwards contract to sell 20 million Japanese yen in 5 months' time. This is what a forward contract is, wherein the contract is made to suit the specific needs of the client, like the notional amount, expiry, delivery, and settlement, etc. To give an analogy, futures are like an a la carte order in a restaurant wherein you can specify your tastes and preferences and get your order customized. Whereas futures are like a buffet spread wherein you have to select from whatever is available according to your appetite. I hope the concept of forwards and future are clear to you. We took examples of stocks, commodities, and currency derivatives to make your concepts crystal clear. There can be n number of derivatives, some of which might be widely traded and highly liquid, like futures and options, and some of them might not be that widely traded or that liquid, like forwards and swaps. In our next video, we are going to take this concept further to understand options. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Do not forget to share this video with your friends and press on the bell icons to get notification for our upcoming videos.